I'm Elisa Q, and I'm the owner and operator of Rohan Wood Stables, and I'm a Equine Canada Level 1 coach and a Cantra certified coach as well. Rohan Wood Stables started back in 2003. I knew I wanted to start an equine business in this area, so after graduating from high school, I acquired 10 students and we started a small riding program in the backyard of our current facility. It had a three-stall barn, and from there we grew the operation and built a new barn that had 16 stalls, and we slowly acquired more students, and currently our riding school is at about 150 clients a week. And in 2012 we started a therapeutic riding center that now is up to 45 clients a week.
So the first thing we're going to do is can we reach both hands to the ceiling? Reach our hands all the way to the ceiling like we have a question at school.
I think one of the unique things about our program here is that we're trying to foster a sense of community, and I'm trying to create an experience that I wished I had had an opportunity to experience as a child riding, and the fact that providing horses for kids that couldn't necessarily afford them themselves and competition experience at a regional level, as well as being able to attend national events and be able to travel to compete in various activities. I think the other thing that's really interesting is fostering peer mentoring. So a lot of our students here have started working in the barn when they were 11, and then when they turned 16 ended up becoming instructors and beginners, and have not only mentored other kids through Pony Club, but have now become employees of Rohan Wood Stables, and are now mentoring the next generation of hopeful coaches that will be moving along, and it helped build the success of our program.
So hi, my name's Jessica. I started riding here when I was 10 and began working here when I was 12.
My name's Caitlin. I started riding here when I was 10. I began working here when I was 13, helping younger kids tack up, bringing horses in, feeding, watering. Then when I was 16, I began teaching younger kids. I then got certified for my IOB, which is Instructors of Beginners, and now I'm hoping to be certified for my comp coach now.
I think it's great that we've been able to, for a very small area of Nova Scotia, we've been able to produce students that have been able to travel to national events. We've produced 3 national mounted games teams that have traveled across Canada. We've had riders compete and go to national quiz. We've had riders go to international quiz this year. We've had members of our stable attend national youth conferences to speak on issues within the equine field. So I think for me it's a sense of achievement that what we're doing is actually working here and providing self-confidence for our students to be able to feel that they can go and compete in other parts of the country against riders that sometimes have more opportunities than what's available here in rural Nova Scotia.
And teaching younger kids how to ride and adults how to ride, I've had a lot more confidence with people as well. Through high school I was a pretty shy person, so I've kind of opened up a lot more. It's also helped me develop social skills with working with the public around here.
Rohan Wood Stables has really been my life. Going to a different school than most of my friends, it was my social life. I would come here and hang out with everyone. I would work on the weekends and help out with chores. So it's really allowed me to kind of have my social life outside of school.
So because I spend most of my weekends here when I was younger, and now that I'm working here full time, it's really given me goals of my life to become a better horse person. I've started doing online university courses through Guelph to get my diploma in equine studies.
Now I want to work in the horse industry, having learned from Rohan Wood Stables. So I'm currently going to school to become a barn manager potentially. That's my dream, would be to potentially come back and work here. So it's allowed me to find that path in life where I perhaps would never found it before.
I think it's fabulous that we've been able to equip Jessica and Caitlin with the tools needed to go ahead and pursue their own careers within the equine field, and I definitely foresee down the road having the opportunities to develop more coaches, as well as our facility to really be a model that could be used in other areas of the country to show how promoting youth leadership and getting people active and engaged in sport really goes a long way towards overall mental health and physical activity. there's huge potential for the stables to grow. There's waiting lists for all of our programs.
We're in the perfect location to have a premier equine facility, as we have CFB Greenwood just down the road, as well as Michelin Tire Plant and the Kings County Rehab.
As well as there'd be a lot more options for dry land training for our athletes, being able to participate in things like yoga and Pilates, things that would help our riders become better overall athletes in the end. I also think it would allow us to provide more opportunities for mentorship to a younger generation, as well as provide a lot of programs for at-risk youth in our area that we've been unable to provide at this point due to the lack of facilities.
We'll also be able to help promote the local economy by putting money into feed stores as well as farmers as they grow hay for our business, and continue to support local businesses. By expanding our facility, we'd be better able to facilitate new programs, as well as continue to grow our already existing clientele base. One of the things we're really trying to do here is foster a sense of community where people can come hang out at the barn, work with the horses, as well as develop cross-generational relationships between our clients, volunteers, as well as all the staff here, between all the programs that we're operating as we continue to move ahead.